Hey everybody, it's Andy from EX2 Adventures. I hope you're having an awesome day. We are excited for the second race in this Fall's Backyard Burn trail running series. This Sunday we head to Riverbend for an awesome 5 and 10 mile trail running race. If you're doing the race and you haven't checked out the race day information email that I sent out, I will send it out again shortly, probably later on this afternoon. That information is also on the EX2 website. So go over to ex2adventures.com, click on the Backyard Burn at Riverbend link. And then if you scroll down a little bit, you see a link there that says Race Day Information Sent to Racers. And then I'll pull up all the information that I sent out. One thing, just make sure you give yourself plenty of time in the morning. We do open check-in at 7:30, and we have staggered starts for this race between 9 and 9:04, just like we did for the first race in the series. The biggest challenge we have at Riverbend is parking. So please give yourself a little extra time and carpool if you can. That would be awesome. Also, if you have a higher clearance vehicle, like a Jeep or a sport utility vehicle or something, drive that versus the Porsche or the sports car. That would be awesome. We park in several different locations at Riverbend. So when you come in, we're going to have one of my staff members at the main gate, which is where the main park sign is. You go through a little guard area. We start parking down by the water. There's a parking lot down here, and there's a parking lot over to the left. So we fill in those areas. If you have a higher clearance vehicle, we will have you sort of go up in the curb and park in some grassy areas. One of those is a big field right here. And then we park as you go out the park road. There's a wide shoulder that if you pop the curb, you can have park in that grassy area there. In addition, there's a small parking area here that we park in. And then also, we're going to direct people over to the Riverbend Nature Center. So my parking team is going to either have you come down the park road and park in one of those areas, or you're going to continue along following the parking signs over to the Nature Center. And there's a parking area over here. We will have signs directing you how to get to check in from those areas. Obviously, if you're over by the main park road, just walk down the park road. We stage right down by the water. It's really hard to miss. It's right in front of the visitor center. If you happen to park over by the Nature Center, we're going to have signs and we'll have volunteers over there as well. But basically, just follow this trail down and you end up, actually, it's right over here and down the trail to here. Again, we have signs, so don't worry about it. But just give yourself more time than you normally would to allow for extra time for parking. And if you can carpool or drive a higher clearance vehicle, that would be awesome. All right, so I want to go over the courses. So both courses start at the same time, so 5 and 10 mile races. We do it again by pace. So 10-minute miles or faster, you're going to start at 9 o'clock. Between a 10 and 12-minute pace, you're going to do a 9:02, and then 12 minutes or greater, you're going to go at 9:04. The race starts up the park road. It's about 0.5 miles, and it's largely uphill. And then you get to the top of the park road, and you take a right onto some single track, follow the single track, go around through this beautiful sort of open meadow field parking over around to the first aid station. First aid station is about mile 1.2 on the course. Continue around, and you eventually hit the Potomac Heritage, run around the river, and then you take a right and follow the Howells Trail, loop around, and then you're going to cross over the park road right before you get to the second aid station, which is about 2.6 or so. Then you're going to work your way back up towards the main road here that leads to the park. Run along the road here. There's a single track trail. You're not in the road at this point. And then you could dive back in the woods, working your way over to around aid station 3, which is about mile 3.7, and then loop around all the way back down to Potomac Heritage, and then take a left. This is all flat down here by the water, and then towards the finish. That's the 5-mile course. Excuse me. If you're doing the 10-mile course, when you get back to the finish, there's going to be signs that say finish straight ahead, lap, or 10 miles, take a left. There's an aid station there as you go through, and we're going to have volunteers there making sure we know who is going what direction. If you're doing the 10-mile race, you take a left there, go back all the way up the park road and do the whole thing again. The second time you come around, then you're done. All right, we are so excited. We love Riverbend. It's an awesome place. Looks like wonderful racing conditions, cool in the morning. Sun's going to be shining, we think. Leaves should be up. I am going out to clearing some of the leaves today, and it's going to be an awesome day. We can't wait to see everybody. The race, I think, just reached capacity, and we are not going to have race day registration. So again, give yourself extra time in the morning. Don't forget that daylight saving times ends, so you actually get an extra hour of sleep. So don't show up an hour early. meaning like adjust your alarm clock appropriately. And it's going to be an awesome day. We can't wait to see everybody. Drive careful, get a good night's rest, and we will see you at Riverbend on Sunday.